Hey you guys, and welcome to a book haul video slash explanation of where I've been, because I've been kind of good at uploading one video a month. So in November I kind of went off and I was dog sitting for Geraldine's mom, and she lives in Washington, so I was gone and traveling. And I had put up one video that I remembered to upload before I left, and I was gonna do more, but then my computer decided to kind of die on me. It was already kind of broken, but then I think I need a new battery, and of course it decided to die when I was like, I got other things to spend money on right now. So when I got back home, I started to use, after I had to spend like a day and a half updating a very old computer, number one. Number two, the screen is completely shattered, can't see it, so I had to get the HDMI cable and plug it up to the TV. Luckily I had bought the HDMI cable for this exact reason, I just never got around to using it yet. So there was that, and so that's how I kind of use the computer now. It's really kind of sad in a lot of ways, but hey, at least something works right now. My home is a graveyard for electronics. You guys already know I'm a headphone killer. Now you guys know that I'm a laptop dropper. So there is that. But also, yeah, that's just it. And I did film a video on my phone, and like this book haul that I'm about to show you that I'm technically refilming on my camera. I filmed it, I uploaded it, and I forgot to unprivate it, and then by that time I got internet again, because I had gotten internet like off, like I had canceled it and moved to someone new. So we'll see how that works out. So I didn't have internet for a few weeks, a month or so. So there was that. So, and yeah, so let's just go ahead with the book haul now that the explanations are done. So the first books I'm going to show you I got from Geraldine when I was at her house. Well, technically she lives in California, but it was her old childhood room. She's like, you can take some books if you want to. So the first thing that I got was The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, because she already had some new copies, and I just love Lord of the Rings, and I like having multiple editions of it. So yeah, this was a thing to carry on that plane, believe me. And then I got this graphic novel, black and white. It looks really nice, and the synopsis was interesting, and it's called Dawnland by Bruce Davis, and it just says first, second, 01. So I'm not sure if there's going to be more in here, if this is just by itself, but it looked interesting enough for me to pick it out. Then we got Lucid by Adrienne Stoltz and Ron Bass, which I've always had my eye on. So it's like one of those things where when she's sleeping she has one life, and when she's dreaming she have another, I think. And then the next book I have is Red Riding Hood by Catherine Hardwicke. I love the movies, and I've always been interested in maybe reading the book, so I'm looking forward to that. Apparently I just was never interested enough to buy it yet. And then we have Wither by Lauren DeStefano, which I've heard really mixed things about. I've like heard from one person who desperately hated this book so much in ways that made sense. And then I've heard from some people who are like, oh, this book is awesome. So we're gonna see how this goes, because I was never gonna buy this book. But Geraldine said she wasn't gonna read it, so. And then we're going to most of my pre-orders, except for this first one I'm going to show you. This is just one I just bought. It's Winter, and it's the fourth book in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer, and I really just want to finish the series. So I finally bought this book. I got it used because brand new was still like $20. And then I got my pre-orders. The first one is The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan, book 4, The Tyrant's Tomb. I still haven't started that series. It's shameful. I still haven't finished this series, started this one yet either. And it is The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the third one in her Fae series. The Folk of the Air series. So there's that. And then I haven't started this series either. It is 5 Dark Fate by Kendar Blake. I love Kendar Blake. I've read a couple of her books now, and now I have all of the series. So now I have, in my defense, it was supposed to be a duology at first, okay, people? And then it turned into a full-blown series, and I was sitting up there like, I'm gonna wait. And then the book I'm really excited about is The Fowl Twins by Owen Colfer. So I reread the Artemis Fowl series this year, and I'm so excited. These books follows his little brothers, and I just want to know what happens to some characters, and I'm just hoping that they mention them. And I really did like Miles and Becca in the other books. They were kind of cute. And then, last but not least, we have In the Hall with the Knife by Diane Pettiford, a Clue mystery. So I love Clue. Like, Clue is just hanging around here. It's one of my favorite movies. I rewatch it all the time. I remember I remember when it used to play, and then it would have different endings, and I was slightly confused. So I'm looking forward to this book. I'm just a little bit hesitant because it's like, I think, part of a series. It's the first book in a series. I'm not sure if it's going to be a duology, a trilogy, or whatever, but I've heard some people say maybe it didn't need to be that way. But also, I just love Clue so much, and you can't wreck this for me. So we'll see how that goes. You guys let me know down below which books you guys have gotten in recently, if you guys have read any of these pre-orders, and which a book series that you're kind of hesitant to start because it's based off something that you love. Let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.